All right, so this is probably the most convoluted way in trying to get an inheritance since I saw the family in Knives Out trying to get the money from Harlan's estate into their hands. Like, holy moly. Like, you just, can you not just, like, maybe wait for natural causes to take over? But, that's just me thinking, off the top of my head here. But you know, if you have a plan, go and execute it. Maybe see what happens. I don't know. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strong from QuickTime Reactions, and I went and saw two movies today. I already talked about one, which was Midwinter Break, and here is the second one, which is How to Make a Killing. This movie is actually based off of a book. I did not know that. Um, the book is titled Israel Rank, the autobiography of a criminal, which was written by Roy Horniman. I'm going to say it like that because I don't want to say horny man, which is how I see the last name. So I'm going to say Horniman. Um, this movie stars Glenn Powell, Margaret Qualley, Jessica Henwick, Zach Woods, Topher Grace, edharris, as well as a whole host of others. And it tells the story of Beckett, who is a member of a very, very rich family. But his mom and him were basically outcast from the family. And so when it comes time to dole out an inheritance, Beckett's not on that list. There are 7 people that are above him in that list. So the only logical answer as to how you're going to get that inheritance is to kill everyone that's in front of you. And will he be able to do it without being caught or potentially extorted? We'll have to wait and see. So, if you remember, I did a trailer reaction to this movie. That's should be posted up on the channel, and I was interested in this for 2 reasons. One, being the cast, names such as Powell, Qualley, Harris, and for me as the Spider-Man 3 fan, Topher Grace. I was very excited to see his name in the cast. And so I was excited on that front. And two, the premise. I love the premise of this movie, where this guy is basically trying to kill off members of his own family to try and get the money to come his way. I absolutely love that. Um, and I think that this movie's writer and director, John Patton Ford, does a really good job of bringing that to fruition. And I also love the fact that this is, how do I want to say, there is narration involved. And I do like the fact that, with this narration, almost makes it kind of noir-esque, even though this is clearly not a noir film, but it almost kind of makes it noir-esque with the narration. The music was done by Emily Mosseri. Again, I probably butchered that horribly. And I really liked the music in this. It really brought an intensity when it needed to, and also kind of triumphant music in other places where it needed to be as well. And that, I think, is the hallmark to a good score, is when it can elevate certain scenes that the score is in, making you feel the right emotions at the right time. And this score definitely did that. The performances in this movie I thought were really, really good as well. Powell as Beckett, I thought was really, really good in this. I loved his, I don't want to say psychopathy because I think that's a stretch too far, but the way he narrates it, there's a bit of a sadistic tone, I shall say, to it, where he almost kind of relishes this a little bit. Um, Margaretqualley, who I loved her in The Substance. I thought she did a really good job. And, you know, in me, watching more movies, come to find out, I think she's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, as well as a couple of others. I know she was in, what was the movie called with Ethan Hawke, and that was about Broadway. I think it was called Blue Moon. I think she was in that, and I haven't seen that one. So I'm definitely gonna have to put that on my list to check out relatively soon. But I thought she was really good in this. Like, every single person in this has a plan and a way to execute that plan, and it's just a matter of, whose plan is going to end up working in their favor. Um, Topher Grace, for the couple scenes that he was in, absolutely loved. Edharris, of course, absolute legend. He was really, really good in the couple scenes that he was in this movie as well. And overall, man, I just had a fun time with this. Like, the concept is fun. Um, the kind of roundabout way that you see Beckett trying to, like, find out information, or trying to find out, like, where each member of the family is going to be, when and where, so that he can, potentially pull this off, is really interesting. And it ends up in a place where you could potentially see where it's going to, um, but at the same time, it's like, I still find the ending so satisfying. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's like, that's like the absolute perfect way that you could end this movie. And I thought that was a really genius way to end it. Again, don't want to spoil it because I do think that you should go and check this out. But the ending, I thought, was pretty satisfying. But yeah, How to Make a Killing is an absolute fun time in the theater. Really good direction and really good writing from John Patton Ford. Really good performances in the cast. Really good score. Pretty good cinematography, especially in. Um, there are a few chase scenes in the movie that I thought were done pretty well. And yeah, overall, I had a pretty fun time watching this. So if you have some time over the weekend to go and check this movie out, I highly recommend that you do, because you will not leave that theater disappointed. But those are just my opinions. What are your guys' opinions? Let me know down in the comment section below. But I think that is going to be pretty much it for me on this one, guys. Be safe out there, and if you are expecting an inheritance from your family at some point, my suggestion to you is to just be patient, because, good things, the old adage is, good things comes to those who wait. But I guess if you are the impatient person in your family, and, decide, I want the inheritance now, just don't do anything that could get you into legal trouble. Just please don't do that. And I will catch you guys next time.